Baldur's Gate 3 is finally getting crossplay, a new console war is on the horizon with Sony, Nintendo, and Xbox handhelds duking it out, Warner Brothers has confirmed a new Batman game is on the way, and The Witcher 4 is officially in full production. Welcome to GameList Plus, I'm Josh, and here is the biggest gaming news of today, December 3rd, 2024. Baldur's Gate 3 crossplay is coming. The incredible 2023 Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3 is finally going to be cross-playable between all kinds of gaming systems in 2025. Larian Studios promised never to charge any additional money for updates or upgrades to the game, and they are keeping that promise as they plan to release the upcoming patch 8. As reported by Polygon, crossplay will allow multiplayer between every platform where the game exists, from PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X to Windows and Mac. Photo mode will provide a variety of camera, lens, and scene settings, as well as post-processing effects, frames, and stickers to make your party look as cool, cute, or menacing as possible. They also go on to talk about how every class within Baldur's Gate will receive one additional subclass, which you can choose as you level up, which is also awesome. Baldur's Gate 3 truly continues to be a benchmark for what a modern RPG should be. Sony and Microsoft are working on handheld systems to compete with the Nintendo Switch. Microsoft's Phil Spencer spoke to Bloomberg on making a handheld Xbox, saying that there is expectation that they will do something in the category and that they're working on prototypes and considering what they might do, but it's still a few years out. Sony has also thrown their hat into the ring again, according to Bloomberg, saying that the product is aimed at expanding Sony's reach to contend with Nintendo in the portable gaming market. They say that the idea builds on PlayStation Portal that was released in 2023, and in case you didn't know, you can already play PS5 games on your PlayStation Portal over a strong internet connection. Check out more on that story later on in the video. Not much information is known about both companies announcing that they are working on these systems, but Nintendo has officially promised to announce their Nintendo Switch successor by the end of March 2025. So the clock will officially be ticking soon on Sony and Microsoft making some movement to compete with the upcoming backwards compatible Nintendo system, which many are speculating will be released by the holiday season of next year. Warner Brothers has confirmed more Batman games are coming. David Zaslav, Warner Brothers CEO, talked about the company's underperforming potential at its latest earnings call, citing the failures of games like Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. He offered a glimmer of hope for the future. As you can see in this article from Insider Gaming, we have 4 strong and profitable game franchises with loyal global fans: Hogwarts Legacy, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, and DC. In particular, Batman. We are focusing our development efforts on those core franchises with proven studios to improve our success ratio. When he says proven studios, it's easy to assume that he means Rocksteady Studios, who made the original Arkham Asylum in 2009, as well as Arkham City and Arkham Knight. In any case, hearing them say that they are definitely going to be making new Batman games is music to the ears of Batman fans everywhere. The Witcher 4 has officially entered full production. Something that I cannot help but be very excited about is the official announcement from CD Projekt Red's Sebastian Kalemba that they are going into full production of The Witcher 4, codename Project Polaris. He stated on X, "With the new challenges just around the corner, it's the talented and hardworking people who make me believe we can together make the upcoming Witcher saga a remarkable experience." This is truly exciting to hear, but it's obviously going to be quite a while before we see any more information about this. I can't wait to see what the next Witcher game will be. We don't know for sure if it's going to be called The Witcher 4. We don't know who the main character is going to be. It might be Ciri. It might be another Witcher. It's all up for speculation at this point. In any case, this is definitely some really good news about one of the most anticipated games coming in the next few years. In other news, nominations for the Game Awards brought a lot of criticism as DLC is now included in the possible nominees and winners. In mid-November, Jeff Keighley announced the nominees for the 2024 Game Awards, which brought some harsh criticism because many of the nominations include DLC content rather than full-featured games. Specifically, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree was nominated for Game of the Year and Best Game Direction. Now, I'll just say for myself that last year when they started including remakes as possible options for Game of the Year, I thought that was a step too far, and now that they're actually including DLC content for these top awards as well, I'm just really disappointed. As good as Shadow of the Erd Tree might be, it doesn't seem right to include it in the Game of the Year nominations or awards. On a recent poll right here on GameList Plus, you overwhelmingly agreed that only original games should get nominated for Game of the Year. As I mentioned before, PlayStation Portal has become a standalone handheld of its own. PlayStation Portal, that very nice looking in-home relay handheld for the PlayStation 5 that allows you to play your PS5 over Wi-Fi within your own home, has gained a cloud streaming option for premium subscribers, at least in beta. This will allow you to play PlayStation 5 games without actually owning a PlayStation 5, according to The Verge. As part of a new system update that's rolling out, you'll be able to stream select PS5 games from the PlayStation Plus game catalog to your PlayStation Portal. Sony is launching the feature in beta, and you'll need to be a PlayStation Plus premium subscriber to take advantage of it. You'll definitely need a pretty fast connection to be able to stream games at all, much less at high resolution, but the fact that you can actually play PlayStation 5 games without owning a PlayStation 5 and simply owning the PlayStation Portal is a bit of a game changer. This is still in beta, and only certain games are going to be available to start, and of course you'll need to buy a PlayStation Portal and pay $17.99 a month for the PlayStation Plus premium subscription, but this seems to mark the beginning of a bright future for Sony in the handheld gaming world. Also, Sony is in talks to acquire FromSoft, which would mean that Sony would own the company that is responsible for Elden Ring and Bloodborne. Many people are hoping that this is going to lead to a big announcement from Sony regarding a brand new Bloodborne game, but only time will tell. In-game release news, Path of Exile 2's early access is coming on December 6th, just 3 days from now. Black Myth Wukong is finally getting an official physical disc release on December 12th, 2024, so I can finally get my hands on it since I refuse to play the digital version. Rockstar Games has also confirmed that GTA 6 is still on track for a fall 2025 release, and I anticipate we will be seeing some kind of new trailer or some kind of new information on that game very soon. Ghost of Yotei, the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, is officially coming out in 2025, and Sony says that it is the beginning of a yearly release schedule of major single-player titles yearly. So it'll be the first of a series of big games year by year. I'm assuming it's going to come late in the year, probably near fall or Christmas time, but I'm all about it. Apparently there's a bit of controversy about Ghost of Yotei because there's a female in the lead role. People are claiming that this is influenced by DEI and Sweet Baby Inc., but I personally don't care. I just really am excited to play this game in 2025. Ghost of Tsushima is one of my all-time favorites, but what do you think? Are you still playing Baldur's Gate 3? Do you think that Sony and Microsoft can actually compete with Nintendo in a handheld console war? Do you think DLCs or game expansions should be able to win Game of the Year at the Game Awards? Or is there anything else in recent gaming news that you'd like to talk about? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It really does help the channel a lot. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see all the upcoming game news stories that I report in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time on GameList Plus.